Welcome everybody. We're here again at Sirius Inner Temple. Awaken your psychic abilities. I'm pretty sure you guys saw all that crazy galaxy stuff going on in the intro and you know, the angel and all that. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that we're really an electromagnetic consciousness. And because we're this electromagnetic consciousness, we don't really know where we really reside. We think we're human. I got something to tell you guys. We're actually higher dimensional beings living a human experience. This is just an experience for us. We've been in many different experiences. We've been in many different physical reality illusion video games. This life that you're actually living is actually a video game. Yes, to those who think I'm crazy, look it up. This world is actually a virtual reality system with density. That's why you feel that everything is real, but it's actually not real. We're going to be talking about awakening your psychic abilities today, and how to do that, and how to reprogram the matrix and reprogram yourself to realize who and what you really are. You have something called the Anju chakra, or the third eye. It's embedded inside the middle of your brain, the pineal gland. What you need to do to meditate and figure out how to activate it, I will be explaining that on this very video, and there'll be more videos on it as well. This is very serious, and it's critical for everyone to understand how to do this. It is very necessary to find out who and what you are. You guys don't realize what you are. You think you're human, but you're not. And some of you are mixed with human blood as well in the higher realm. Some of you might be demigods. You guys don't know who you are, and therefore we need to teach you about spirituality in order to find out who and what you are. Now, how to open your third eye. There's many ways in doing meditation. One way I advise you to use is binaural beats. It uses isotonic tones when being listened to while meditating in the dark, or meditating in a room where there's no light hitting the eyelids of your eyes. You want to close your eyes and you want to meditate. You want to start breathing in and breathing out. Breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out slowly. And when you're doing this, you want to be counting 1 to 5 inside your head. You should only be envisioning yourself counting 1 to 5 inside your head. You shouldn't be having outside thoughts or talking or a bunch of chatter. That's your outside mind. That's you talking inside your mind. You need to shut that, close that off. Just focus on the darkness inside your eyes. This is called going in thyself, connecting within thyself. Shaolin monks do it, and now I'm going to teach you how to do it. So now what you need to do is find a position, sitting down or in a mudra position, in a lotus position, or laying down. Lotus position is sitting, but you know, with your legs crossed like a pretzel style, or lying down. And what you need to do is make sure there's no light hitting the retinas of your eyes. This is why I recommend doing it in the dark. Do not have any fear. There's nothing to fear. You are more powerful than anything. You're more powerful than this matrix system. You just don't know it yet. You can actually manipulate the system to your benefit by activating your psychic abilities. Yes, I know that this sounds crazy, but it's just the truth. So, and it sounds awesome too. I know a lot of you got a smile on your face. Now, how to do this. What you need to do is use binaural beats as an outside source to stimulate your pineal gland inside your mind. Not inside your mind, but in your brain. It has certain isotonic tones that vibrate at a certain frequency, at a certain hertz frequency. And these two frequencies are most likely like 200, and one is probably like 250 hertz. And the 200, think of both of your ears with the 200 bouncing through the pineal gland, and that 150 is the amount that's reprogramming your pineal gland to activate. Once it activates, you'll realize who and what you are. Now, how to do this. When meditating and counting 1 to 5, you need to be breathing in. Try it now. Start breathing in. Start learning how to breathe through your lungs properly, through your diaphragm. You need to start breathing in slowly. and breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. Start learning how to do that through your nostrils and your nose. Start learning how to inhale and exhale at a slower rate while counting through 1 through 5. This is not a race. Take your time while doing it. Meditate within 30 minutes. 30 minutes, it should be the minimum. And you should be trying to aim higher than that. 40 minutes, 50 minutes, even an hour or more. Shaolin monks do it for hours, and they can actually experience different things. Like OBEs, for example. Now, when you're doing this, put the binaural beat. Listen to a third eye binaural beat. Now, also another thing you may want to do when you're doing this, picture yourself walking into the darkness, or wrap something around your eyes. If there's too much light in the room, or close the curtains, or wrap something dark around your eyes and keep meditating. Keep walking into that darkness. Well, also another thing you want to do, make sure you didn't eat before you start meditating. Make sure your body's empty enough where the energy inside your body can actually focus on your mind, because the body will start trying to metabolize the food that you have stored up in your body. So that's half of your energy is going to your mind, and the other half is trying to digest the food. That's not the proper way to do it. Also, things you might notice is that when you went vegan and you started eating these natural foods, you're going to start noticing that there's certain things inside your body moving around, or you might start feeling the right side of your brain moving, or you might feel like something's getting secreted out of your brain. That is the dimethyltryptamine, the DMT, being released to activate your pineal gland. Now, things you're going to start to experience once you activate this gland. It's a gland, it's a spiritual gland inside your brain. Now I'm going to start explaining things that you may notice. Also, do not drink any fluoridated water. You need to drink water that's pure alkaline. So no fluoride in your water. That puts toxins and metals in your pineal gland, the seat of your soul. Now, one thing you're going to notice is that when you start meditating, it might take you 4 days to activate your pineal gland. It might take you 3 days. It might take you even a week, or just the very first time you try, it might happen. Things you're going to start noticing, you're going to start noticing a big light coming out from within that darkness. You're going to start seeing shapes and pretty colors and things of this nature. And you're going to start noticing, once you awaken from that state, you're going to feel like you're going into a whole different world. And you're going to start feeling like something inside of you has awakened. When you get up, you're going to start noticing that you can see through objects. You might even be able to use telekinesis. Yes. You're going to be able to be more cognitive thinking. You're going to be able to use telepathy with your mind. You're going to be able to possibly see into the future with precognition. You might be able to have other abilities, like having the power of electricity, for example, or even being able to use the wind, the aerokinesis, to your advantage, and many other types of abilities. There's even abilities that are called hidden ancient abilities. These abilities are abilities you really need to really master yourself in order to activate within thyself. So this is dealing with learning thyself. This is why a lot of Shaolin monks and Buddhist monks can use energy when they fight in combat, or use energy to their benefit. You might even be able to levitate off the ground. Yes, I'm talking about actually levitating off the ground and flying. See, this is extremely important, because we must understand we are really higher dimensional extraterrestrial beings, spirit etherian beings, coming from different galaxies and different planes of existence, different matrix systems that are higher and more powerful than this one. I am teaching you how to better thyself by knowing thyself. Many people might believe that this is not possible. This is dealing with connecting back to the galaxy. Your connection has been cut off because of what has happened to you when you were born in the hospital. That's a different video, but as for right now, I'm explaining to you what to do. Now, when you're going into that darkness meditating, you're gonna have to be meditating through there and enjoy the ride. Meditating is not about a rush. Make sure you're taking care of everything that you need to take care of for that time period so that you can meditate without any interruptions. The worst thing is to have interruptions when you're trying to meditate. That is no way to meditate. You must avoid all distractions. You need to go within thyself. Stop drinking the alcohol. Stop doing the wrong thing. Also, you need to be at a higher state of mind. So if you're going to start meditating and activate a gland like this, don't have sex. Stop having sex for a while. If you're going to activate a gland like this, and also another thing, you're going to be able to see different types of entities. You'll be able to see different types of beings, electromagnetic consciousness, different types. There's many different types of beings. Look at my Shambhala video, and also you'll be able to see angels. Yes, higher dimensional beings, your family members that are on the other side. Yes, there's many angels, powerful beings, extremely powerful beings. And they are all like you and you're like them. You just reincarnated in a human vehicle right now in this moment in time. You must understand this. If you are the type of individual who wants to be eating anything that's related with a heart, anything that has blood in it, like meat, fish, or anything of this nature, this is not for you, because you're the type of individual who will activate your pineal gland by accident and then have demonic entities bothering you because you're living in a lower frequency. This is why it is very essential and important, really an obligation, to start eating the right kinds of nature and natural foods. I have many videos on that, look it up. There's different types of alternatives, vegan-based alternatives. You don't want to put anything inside your temple. Yes, your body is thy temple. You need to be the governor of your temple. Whatever you put in your body, you're responsible for. In case you didn't know. The reason why your pineal gland is not active right now is because the government is pumping fluoride through the water supply. Put lime in your water if you're going to be trying to do something like this. You want to be at a higher vibration to be able to see higher etherian beings and different types of alien beings that want to actually help you, that are positive, that want to inspire you to grow for better growth. For example, if you actually watch many movies, you will see that fantasy is always being portrayed as something that we can actually adapt to. It is because fantasy is actually real, and the reality is the fantasy. So what I'm trying to ask you here is, you need to go back into a childlike state mentally and start believing that these things are possible. Because if you do not believe that these things are possible, you won't be able to understand what's going on. You need to go back into that innocent mental mind state. Also, let go of all your hate. Let go of all contempt and revenge and all the bad feelings that you feel within thyself. That is no way to live. Forgiveness is key. This is Serious Inner Temple. Thank you for your time and have a beautiful day. Goodbye, guys. Look out for my next videos. More info on that soon.